Hello everyone. I am coming here with my new system that I've been working on for the past, probably in total 3 or so years through all of my scripting and knowledge of doing Denizen and other systems to introduce you to my lovely cooking system. Here I've got an entire 3D modeled kitchen, all entirely vanilla, no mods whatsoever. That's the best part, is this is all just done through Blockbench and everything. But most importantly is my cooking actual system here. So here I've gotten a bunch of recipes that are just outlined out. Basically how it'll work is you'll click your ingredients onto the station and it'll build a blueprint of the recipe that you want. For example, if I click this, it finds, yeah, I can make a buttered toast from the ingredients that are provided. Here, I've got a few different ones. That's bugging out a little. Give it a second. And it's bugged. Should expire and clear up. There we go. I just need to fix the expires on that. So, from the ingredients provided, I've got some sugar, some fresh milk, and some cooking salt, and I can make either yogurt, caramel, or marshmallows. You can see in this UI here that it shows the ingredients at the bottom there. Needs sugar, fresh milk, and salt. And I'll just be able to click it and craft it. So each of these has their own recipe that's linked in that I've already set up. But today, I'm going to be trying to make a hamburger. So first off, I'm going to go over to my old system here, and I can see my recipes. I'll make a recipe book later, but first we're trying to make a hamburger. So you can see the ingredients would be ground beef, mayonnaise, and bread on a skillet. So let's give that a try. So here I've got wheat, and that's going to make flour. I can click that and it crafts. But I also have linked storages to each of these workstations. Here you can do, let me give some new wheat. You can right click it on and it puts it into the container. And when you craft from that, since I don't have any wheat in my inventory, it'll pull right from here instead. Bam. Pretty easy to do and set up. So you won't have to have like 1,000 ingredients on you at a time. You can just put them into these containers that you build. And I think that'll be really, really helpful for players building their own kitchens. So we've got our flour. We've got a mixing bowl here with flour, water, and salt to make dough. There we go. But to turn this into bread, I'm just going to right click it onto a press. And it'll take a little, and it'll make me a wonderful loaf of bread. Takes about 5 seconds. There we go. So we got bread here. And I've got an oven, which I'm going to click my skillet onto it. And we have bread. That's done and ready. What next did we need? We needed mayonnaise and ground beef. Well, I already have the mayonnaise ready here for you. So I can just go click it on here. There we are. But we do need ground beef. Which, to make that, we need, here we are. We need raw beef and a mortar and pestle. I've already got the raw beef in my inventory, but I'm going to place down a counter, which is a block in my hand. Pop. Then I'm going to place down a mortar and pestle on top. I'm going to put on raw beef. See, I can craft it. But first, since I have it in my inventory, I'm going to show. I can throw that out. But I can still craft it. Oh, but it actually didn't work because I didn't link this workstation. I've got a linking tool which still needs a model. It'll come. So it says workstation selected in the chat. I'm going to come up here and I'm going to right click this and it says link to the storage. I can do that to each of those. And you probably noticed earlier that I didn't have any water in it. Oh, I actually did. I, because I've already linked this sink over here, which will provide infinite water. I can do that. See? No water in inventory, and it still worked. So, now that I don't have that in there, I click this, craft it, there we are. I got brown beef. Click it on there, and we got a hamburger. That's basically how the system will work, is we'll have each of these different workstations. We've got heated stuff, so like bakeware, it needs an oven to provide heat. So I can change the models later. And whereas a cutting board just needs a counter. And this can make melon jelly toast. Because we got buttered toast, melon jelly, and it just works it. This is all based off of Pam's Harvest Craft, which is sort of an old but also updated mod now, which adds a ton of custom food items. Here I've got it just working off just vanilla items, really. I can replace the textures and everything later. This is really just working off a resource pack for Pam's. It'll all come in time. But big thing is, this is all working on vanilla Minecraft. It does take Denison coding, of course, which is comes with it. But yeah, that's basically all I wanted to show you guys. It still is going to take a lot of work to get more custom sounds and everything. I do have some plans for that already. But this is it. Thank you everyone for watching. I'll be probably talking about this later and refining it more. I'll post more sneak peeks and everything about this as I go. Here we're making a restaurant simulator system. So I've got some plates and stuff. How I have it planned is you'll be able to take orders from customers that come in, and you'll be able to seat them at tables. These are broken, of course, lovely. But it'll just work out. You'll play, basically, think of it as like ancient Flash games like Papa's Pizzeria and stuff like that, where you just take customers' orders, you make the food, you bring it out, and you get money. That'll be one of the main fun sources of income for players on our server. That's it. Thanks, everyone.